Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the third contest of the day, and this time it's the girls who are going to be in action. We have Our Lady of the Rosary High Secondary School taking on Father Agnel High School, wherein we will quickly confirm the dress colors as well and at the same time the team lineups. So here's the starting lineup of the side of Our Lady of the Rosary HSS. We have Grisha, Bibisha, Kea, Giselle, Chitana, Tess, Vaishnavi, Shena, Neola, Neha, and Disha. Here's the starting 11 for Father Agnel. Sanisha, Tracy, Stancy, Dia, Anika, Lahisha, Daisy, Dakshita, Tanvi, Isha, and Juvency. So two fine teams actually, who will be battling it out. And just to give you all a heads up, it's Father Agnel on your screen from the left to the right in purple, while on your screen from the right to the left is the team in green or the team in grey, and it's Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. And it is Father Agnel who gets us underway, but Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School, straightforward, gets to the attack. Tries to find a way from the left, but won't really be enjoying much success here. Sends in a decent pass. The ball still remains, and now it's an opportunity for Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. Does a neat turn and eventually plays a back pass. Trying to find some way forward from that right wing. Taking her time, not really in a hurry to send that scarring ball forward. It's Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School who will have a chance of trying to probe their counterparts from the right. In a rematch of the junior boys, just a match ahead, it was Father Agnel Higher Secondary School who walked away with the bragging rights. Now, can their girls avenge the defeat of the junior boys? Only time shall reveal. The ball still stays comfortably in control of Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. Takes the shot and finds the back of the net. It took some time. They wanted some shooting space ahead of them, and they let one fly, and it flew into the back of the net. And Father Agnel, straightforward, looking at their own doom within just 2 minutes of the game kick-starting. What a thunderous effort there. There you go. What a brilliant turn. That dribble, that was $1 million dribble, leaving the defender stunned and bamboozled. And the shot, the goalkeeper merely chasing it at the end of the day. Can Father Agnel come up with a solid counter blast? If they have the ball in their favor, they'll have to control it if they want to go forward, but it doesn't seem like they'll have the last laugh at the moment. Quickly launches it forward. The ball very much remains in control, however, of Father Agnel now. Quick opportunity taken here. A bit of a push. The coach giving away her instructions. We have seen an early finish. A bit of a lazy defending from Father Agnel that allowed Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School to secure that lead. Again, the ball has been stopped in its tracks. Now here comes that opportunity for Father Agnel, or rather Our Lady of the Rosary High Secondary School. Another shooting space, shot taken this time. Misses it by whiskers. OLRS coming close again, and it's the same woman who was the one to pull the trigger in the first goal, coming in search of another. Thus Father Agnel has an answer to the unsparing aggression of OLRS early in the game. Now only time shall reveal the same, but at the moment it seems like the ball's not in control of Father Agnel. OLRS comfortably dictating the possession, dictating the ball, dictating the position in the center. Once again, it's the scorer who will like to have another crack at goal. Creates a forward pass, a brilliant forward pass, takes the shot. The goalkeeper commits a howler. They're appealing for the goal. Did the ball get into the back of the net? Well, it seems that the goalkeeper did manage to keep the ball out. They'll breathe a sigh of reprieve here. It's Dakshita Gabriel who has already taken that opening goal and almost came menacingly close. This was the ball. Oh, it just dropped outside the line. Excellent goalkeeping indeed. And what a decision there from the referee. It's very hard to keep a tab of things from the lines, and that too when the game's happening in front of the goal. But phenomenal refereeing and definitely a phenomenal save. It's a throw in here for Father Agnel. Can Father Agnel utilize that? Well, we still don't have the answer. It's a bit scrambled at the moment. Not really finding that opening. A bit of a push there. The referee blowing his whistle. A chance for Father Agnel to launch a free kick into the box. We've seen 5 minutes of the game elapse, and we've also seen the opening goal of the day. It was quite a crackerjack of an effort that flew in. It was Gabriela with the finish, and Gabriela so far has been the most dominant member of the attacking unit of OLRS. Takes it quickly. Will they be unloading an effort towards the goal? Now, time shall reveal the same, but at the moment it doesn't seem like they are savoring much of supremacy here. Chance again. They keep on coming close, but it seems that OLRS will have some space ahead of them because there are almost 3 to 4 players on the ball, but decent defending. Now, a bit of a nasty slip up there, and eventually two defenders clamping down upon that free space that she had ahead of him. Now here's a chance for OLRS again to extend their lead, but they'll have to wait. The defender not really being active, allowing her counterpart to take away the ball from her. And here's a chance for Father Agnel now. But it doesn't seem like that Father Agnel will have the required leeway for them to score. Decently done by OLRS again. And now they have the possession back for themselves. Oh, that's some decent piece of footwork as well, going past 3 defenders in the flash of an eye. The ball still stays with Gabriela, the scorer of the day for OLRS. Here's a chance now. Trying to get it from that left. The ball is right now being stitched together in patches at the moment. It's a bit of a chaos in that midfield. Not really having an answer that's convincing enough to trouble the opposition. Once again, the goalkeeper this time pulling off a save, allowing Father Agnel to stay in the hunt. The ball's back with Gabriela, passes it off to the player and that far right now. OLRS trying to stitch something from that right. A bit of a constant push, a low cross coming in, and it will eventually be a corner here. A chance for them to try and unload an effort. Can they get something on target? There's a good scope there for OLRS to actually double their lead, get that insurance goal. Floats it in, but a very emasculated corner at the end of the day. It actually rolled out of play before the ball came floating in. The ball now is going to roll in favor of Father Agnel. There is some space ahead of her. It's quite a sprint that she'll have to put in. But then again, a pretty half-hearted effort to send the ball forward, stitch that forward pass didn't really produce the required buzz that could have been. Now here's a chance again for OLRS to double their lead. There's a melee of boots just at the edge of the box, and that is what will see off any possible danger. A bit of a slamming straight into the players. The question was simple: will they do any damage? It doesn't seem like it will. Here's a chance. Still trying to figure out a way. Takes that shot! Once again, drags it wide. By whiskers for sure, by inches, but Gabriela has been a force to reckon with, has been a terror in the hearts of Father Agnel Higher Secondary School. Okay, so here's a correction. That's basically Dakshita Gabriel, not Gabriela. So it's Dakshita who's been pulling all the strings here. Once again, OLRS, it's Dakshita on the ball. Only time she'll reveal whether she can find something for her. But it doesn't seem like she'll savor much advantage or joy for her. Oh, does a terrific piece of work. Sends in across, but before Dakshita could have actually latched onto it, it was snatched away from her very jaws. And now, Father Agnel will have a chance to rebuild, regroup, and probably stitch a counter-attack of their own. They took too much time, allowing OLRS to return the possession, or rather to return to their claim of the ball. This is a new year, this is a new beginning for these girls, a beginning that is of epic proportions, a beginning where the entire nation is watching them play, where the entire nation is watching them embrace the dream of being a footballer. And all of this is possible because of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. There's a corner. Dakshita sends in that corner, but once again, not really. Oh, again, the question is, Did the ball go in? Actually a free kick has been awarded. A water break basically has been given to the girls. The temperature is pretty much on the higher side. So as far as the game stands, OLRS, that's Our Lady of Rosary High Secondary School, has had very limited time. The goalkeeper had to catch the ball in a very limited manner, but at the same time, their counterparts, who currently has a 1-0 lead, their goalkeeper, were almost kept busy. A quick few instructions being given away by the coaches and instructors, just making sure that how to proceed with things. And the girls are back on the field. Some new hope and new inspirations to them. It'll be a goal kick at the end of the day. Sends in a quick one, a very short one and not a precise one. Chance here for OLRS to make it 2-0. But it seems that they'll have to wait for that second goal. Father Agnel keeping a firm tab on affairs. Simply not really appreciative of the fact that their counterparts want to ask a few questions here. But a corner nonetheless. An opportunity for these young girls to probably try and get something on goal. Now here's Dakshita on the ball again. Sends in a cross at the far right. There is a player, takes the shot, finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 in favor of OLRS. Our Lady of Rosary High Secondary School. And Dakshita scored the first and stitched the assist for the second. A towering performance there from this young woman, Dakshita. And it was Vaishnavi Sharma who managed to find the back of the net for Our Lady of the Rosary High Secondary School. A brilliant cross. Look at that finish. Took it on the volley. Not an easy effort to take. When it's on the volley, you have to be picture perfect with your execution. Your point of connection becomes the talking point. And it seemed so perfect. It seemed like a feather touch, as if that ball was destined for the goal. While we say this, the goal count has increased. It's 3-0 now in favor of Our Lady of the Rosary Higher Secondary School. And that was a fine pass. And this time, it was the scorer again who created the assist. It was Vaishnavi Sharma with the assist. A very weak, a very toothless effort. The goalkeeper had no idea which post was it going to land onto, and eventually ended up conceding a goal. We'll try and confirm the score for sure, but as things stand, Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School are 3 goals to good for their counterparts. Here's a chance. And they knock on the opportunities. Dakshita on the ball again, looking for some support. She sent the ball forward, but a bit too much weight on the ball. The goalkeeper will eventually come out and collect it at the end of the day without any trouble. Quite an opportunity. Can they find out that space from that right? Only time shall reveal. Sends it towards the far right, sends a cross, repelled away momentarily by Father Agnel, but not for long before OLRS manages to lay claim on the ball, takes the shot from range. The defenders once again throwing their bodies across the line. Dakshita has the ball back, but the ball has been snatched back, and now it's a chance for Father Agnel to break free. They have some space ahead, but it seems that they do not have the required personnel who has the command of taking the ball forward, and eventually it is Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School who will get the ball back in their favor. We are now heading towards the final 10 minutes of the contest. This has so far been a game that has been dictated firmly by OLRS, wherein Father Agnel has had occasional bursts of brilliance for sure, but not brilliant enough to leave their counterparts stranded and stunned at the same point in time. But nonetheless, that's football. If one game dominates the other, if one team dominates, the other team has various methods of approaching the game. And at the moment, it seems that Father Agnel is more on a defensive stance. They do not have so far what it needs to break open that impregnable wall that's standing between them and the goal. And while Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School comfortably is in the driver's seat, there was a bit of a push, quite a hefty push. The lady almost flew. So it's going to be a free kick in favor. Now here's a chance again. This is the chance. Dakshita comes in with the cross. Can they put the ball into the back of the net? Takes a shot. The goalkeeper will eventually catch it. The power that was required to rattle the net from the point blank range seemed lacking in that. But the danger has still not been taken care of. The ball keeps on lingering in the danger zone. And OLRS wants a number 4 for them. Here's that opportunity. OLRS again has the possession in their favor. They're trying to build from the left now. Does a decent piece of dribble, takes the shot, hits the player on her face. She's clutching onto it. The referee's blown the whistle. Just a quick acknowledgement that whether she's all right or not, because football does have some mass on it, and it can hurt if you're not really prepared that the ball is going to come your way. So again, here is Dakshita, the woman who has actually terrorized and spooked Father Agnel defense. And at the same time, Vaishnavi Sharma has also been equally brilliant. These two are so far the architects of dominance that has been stitched so far by OLRS. Father Agnel right now desperately in search of a fire blanket as they have been set ablaze by the relentless aggression of Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. The ball remains in play, and it's in favor of Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. The ball's being played down to the right wing. Can they unleash an effort? Takes that shot. The goalkeeper spills it in the first go, but eventually collects it in the second, showing her aquiline reflexes. Again, the danger is still not over. The ball keeps on lingering in the attacking third. It's Dakshita on the ball, plays a pass towards that left. It's with Vaishnavi now, and now the ball is being passed on to number 12. And the ball still remains, this time at the feet of Dakshita, brilliantly saved. A return shot coming in. But that was not on target. That shot was not easy to make. It was almost at a chest height. So she had to go on top of the ball to take a volley. Now, volleys like that aren't really easy. So this was the shot from Dakshita. Very well saved. The rebound fell right at the feet of the player, but not in a very convincing position. Here's a quick throw taken. It's Niola Diaraujo with the ball. So shooting space ahead, takes that time, takes the shot, but a very, very watery effort at the end of the day. It won't really budge the defense of Father Agnel. And now a staunch shift, but there was a push there. The referee quickly blowing the whistle and awarding a free kick to Father Agnel. We are down to the final 5 minutes of the first half. It has been an entertaining affair with OLRS doing the major talking of the day. But Father Agnel, they have the personnel in them. Oh, this was a fine run this time. She managed to evade the defender. There was a push. The goalkeeper eventually coming out of a line. The captain of OLRS coming out of a line and putting on the first save of the day. Showcasing her game sense, showcasing her reflexes, and ensuring that no harm befalls their castle at the moment. We are almost down to the final 4 minutes of the game. Dakshita on the ball. Now it's another opportunity from point blank range. She took a bit too longer. She should have pulled the trigger. That's exactly what their players are currently screaming it at. But another chance. The goalkeeper's come out of a line. She spilled it. She has no. Oh, that was some nice recovery. That was really some decent recovery here. She had no idea where the ball was. She simply fell. The ball was way beyond her reach. But she did manage to lay claim to the ball in a very acrobatic fashion, to be honest. It was Chaitana who went for the ball, and some medical help is needed. Now, while the medico comes on and treats, let us quickly remind you that this game is brought to you live by the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that we can bring you the youth of India coming forward to embrace the game. The ball still remains now with OLRS just hoping if they can get something going their way. Just before going into the tunnel, maybe if they can find that fourth, it'll be quite an emphatic statement this time, and it strikes the side netting. Now, see, at the end of the day, there are a few broad smiles. Well, again, the upshot of the game does matter, but what matters even more is that how you're delivering this game, like how you're playing it. You're supposed to enjoy football. Football is a beautiful game. And these young girls embracing the sport at such a young age, they're embracing their dreams at such a young age. Believe me, it really means a lot to them. So at the end of the day, they are here to enjoy the game. That is what matters. And the final whistle of the first half has been blown actually. So as things stands, it's a 3-0 lead that Our Lady of the Rosary Higher Secondary School has in their favor. Father Agnel will definitely have a mountain to climb when they come back for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second half of the contest, and it is between Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School taking on Father Agnel Higher Secondary School. And as things stand, let us again just introduce you to the teams. Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School is the team attacking on your screen right now from the right to the left, while then on your screen from the left to the right, the team in purple, Father Agnel Higher Secondary School. Now, as things stand, OLRS, that's Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School, has a comfortable 3-0 lead in their favor, wherein Father Agnel Higher Secondary School are still to open their account in the ongoing encounter. It's a bit of a push, a bit of a tug, but nothing significant either. Now, before Father Agnel could have actually raced for the ball, OLRS does a pretty decent job of keeping the ball in their possession. They try desperately to force their way out down the center, trying to get that shot. Eventually couldn't find it. The ball, however, stays alive and very much in control of OLRS, but it seems like they'll not really have that advantage that they were looking forward to. Well, the danger still isn't over. It keeps on lingering around in the opposition half. They keep on twisting and turning. Chance again. Can they unload that effort towards the goal? There is a player station, but couldn't channel her shot towards the goal. That could have actually made it 4-0. Pretty decent effort nonetheless. Decent teamwork at the end of it all. And the ball rolls out of play convincingly there. It's a bit scrambling now on the sides, actually, not really trying to channelize it towards that central channel, something that can actually help them to create that space open, to create that chance. A bit of a fight for the ball, but Father Agnel doesn't really seem to be successful. It's Dakshita again. Dakshita was the chief conductor of all the possible moves that were orchestrated by OLRS that helped them take a 3-0 lead. The opportunity comes knocking again. The danger keeps on lurking. The ball still remains in favor of OLRS. Father Agnel desperate to keep it away from that goal mouth. But will they be successful? A shot comes in, but repelled away by Father Agnel again. But it seems that the possession will simply not allow Father Agnel to breathe. They'll have to throw their bodies and soul on the line if they are to create any chance to stay afloat in this contest. A decent pass. The battle continues for the possession. The only time shall reveal whether they'll win it or not, but as things stand, Father Agnel is rooted to the spot. Shot comes in. And it's into the back of the net. It's Harshita Gabriel again. And it's a brace. They were repeatedly looking for that strike. And they found it. Again, it's not Harshita, sorry, it's Dakshita Gabriel to find the back of the net. And Father Agnel High Secondary School is coming unglued at the incessant pressure that has been imposed and inflicted upon them by Father Agnel, or sorry, by OLRS. Right now, Father Agnel seems completely derailed from their plot. Dakshita with the ball again, and the ball has been passed on now to the right. Does a decent job. Back with Dakshita again. Passes it down. It's a nice 1-2 there that allowed them to create the ball. There was a push from the back, the referee blowing his whistle. A smile nonetheless, and definitely a quick apology. It was Vaishnavi Sharma just a few moments back who was responsible for the foul. There's a change happening for Father Agnel. And the game has restarted now. Quite an effort again. But it doesn't seem like the ball will be going in the favor of OLRS at the moment, because Father Agnel is pretty desperate for the possession. OLRS now has the possession in their control, sends it forward, taken care of by the defense. Things getting a bit rowdy down that central channel. It's Vaishnavi Sharma, the scorer of the second goal and the woman who created that third with a beautiful assist. Unfortunately, this time, however, they won't be able to reach the ball, and it'll be going out as a goal kick now. It's a goal kick in favor of Father Agnel. They'll have to hurry. They are currently trailing at the moment. So if they don't hurry right now, they won't have the required time to probably. I think they really just want to focus on the game. That's the current mindset, and that's important as well, honestly speaking. A bit of a push. A constant opportunity now. A few passes exchanged. The referee says, get the game on. Dakshita Gabriel still has the ball in her favor. Now it's passed down to that far left. Takes a nice outside dodge. Will she let a shot fly? Only time she'll reveal the same. Sends in a cross. Defended by the defender. The ball again falling back for OLRS, who has a 4-0 lead. Now looking forward for that fifth. Takes that shot. Well defended by the defender. Training it for a corner. A corner here for OLRS. The cross comes floating in. It's against Harshita. She tries to keep the ball in control with a header. Not a decent one, but it eventually rolls out of play. Pretty masculated effort at the end of the day for a goal kick. The danger still remains. The shot comes in. The goalkeeper parries it away and eventually lays claim to the same. We are down to the final 20 minutes of the game now. The ball still keeps on lingering in the penalty box of Father Agnel. It seems that Father Agnel hasn't got any answer to the same. That's pretty odd. A chance comes in, but it flows out. It floats out. Ball still keeps on coming forward. They keep on knocking on the doors. Only time shall reveal whether they can find that fifth, whether they can find that all important strike that probably lays down. In footballing contest, one would know when you concede 5 goals, it's like 4 goals itself is like thumping enough, and the fifth eventually is a nail on your coffin, the final nail on your coffin, where the word humiliation officially starts coming into the picture. But nonetheless, OLRS has dominated this game firmly, and they still keep on coming forward. Actually, there's no response so far from Father Agnel, so it's made life a lot easy for OLRS. The pushes continue. The coach is not really happy about what was unfurling there. A water break has been given. They come closer again. The game has restarted after the drinks break. And this will be another corner now in favor of Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. An opportunity for them to try and test out the possible opening that they have been looking for so desperately. Hoping for that all important cross. Quickly floats that cross in. Well, it seems that there is a scrimmage of purple boots that was there between OLRS and the goal. And eventually, they will not savor the supremacy because it's a free kick. We are in the final quarter of the ongoing contest between these two sides. A free kick, however, and the goalkeeper does manage to keep it out, even though momentarily. But the defense keeps on fighting, and the ball still keeps on getting out of that net. It doesn't seem like they'll eventually find the back of the net. Now, here's an honest request to all of you. Kindly do like, share, and subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Reliance Foundation Youth Sports. Now, here's a replay. The ball kept on pinballing between the opposition defense. That was a phenomenal free kick there from Dakshita. The goalkeeper actually pulled in a crucial save. There you go. First block, second block, and eventually the goalkeeper laying claim to the same. Here's another corner. Or rather, is it going to be a goal kick? It's not really sure. It should be a goal kick here in favor of Father Agnel. However, there's a substitution happening for Father Agnel. There's an opportunity again. A bit of a push there from OLRS, but it won't really be fetching them something. A long range effort, just hoping if the ball would have actually found the back of the net, but it doesn't seem like that it will. Father Agnel again conceding the possession cheaply, but then OLRS unable to capitalize, eventually diverting their ball from the goal. Now that's a fine turn. A long range effort. Has the ball gone out of play? No, it hasn't. It remains in play. And now it does roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here in favor of OLRS. They'll take it quickly. It's Dakshita again on the ball. Dakshita has been the tormentor in chief of Father Agnel at the moment. She scored that opener, stitched together an important assist for the second goal, and then also scored the only goal of the second half. That was her brace and her team's fourth. Father Agnel barely keeping the ball at bay. It's another free kick, once again at the edge of the box, and it'll be Dakshita with the free kick. Dakshita Gabriel, been an absolute force to reckon with. It's almost a 5-woman wall that will be going up against this free kick from Dakshita. Flicks it towards the goal, has the ball, found itself where it was directed, it doesn't seem like. They'll have to be content with just a shot on target. We are down to that final 10 minutes of the regulation time of the game. Here's a chance again. Cross coming in from the right this time. However, that really won't be getting much leeway to OLRS. They'll be hoping to get that leeway going. They want that fifth. They are desperate for that fifth. Again, the ball still remains. Can they go for that shot? They won't be able to, because it's now kind of a free run here for Father Agnel, but a bit of an off balance. Almost forced her that tumble. Staunch defending, and it eventually rolls out of play, imparting a throw in favor of OLRS. Decent defending there. Absolutely keeping the attacker at bay. OLRS slightly taking their time. They're in no hurry at the moment. They have a 4-goal cushion. And it's a bit of an handball there. She couldn't control the ball. She thought that maybe she'll escape the eyes of the referee, but it's not going to be that easy, because it was pretty much obvious. The hand was out of the body, so yeah, it's nonetheless, she just wanted to keep the ball in play. Free kick, however, for OLRS, and sends it quickly forward. Not decent clearance. In fact, no clearance at all. Some shooting space ahead of OLRS, but this time the defenders stepping in, intervening there. But OLRS has a chance and some leeway ahead of them. Lets one fly, but drags it wide. Final 8 minutes of the battle coming up, and there's been a game to remember in the second half. Both the teams have been busy in their own particular way. It still remains, the battle still remains, and a kind of a long ball being floated in from that right, and the referee quickly blowing the whistle, stating that there was a bit too much push that they would have actually expected. So it's going to be a free kick now. Here's a chance again. They keep on coming closer and closer. Do they have the required room for that shot? Takes that shot and finds the back of the net. It's 5-0 now. They kept on coming closer and closer and closer in search of that fifth. And it arrived in grand fashion. Look at the dribble. Look at the perfection of the touch. And definitely the finish. Quite an important victory here. A chance for OLRS to make it half a dozen, but it doesn't seem like at the moment they will be getting that. The referee has blown the whistle again. Actually, the final whistle has been blown, so we had a 25-minute second half due to time constraints that were being forced, and as things stand, it was Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School who managed to secure a 5-0 win over Father Agnel Higher Secondary School. A decent contest between both teams. It's just that Father Agnel didn't really have the required power to break through the gates of Our Lady of Rosary Higher Secondary School. That's all from the third game, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do not go anywhere. We have two more interesting, exciting contests coming our way. Still then, stay tuned and stay posted. We will return shortly.